164 officers and men, 72 boats and 34 land vehicles were ready to be deployed to help affected residents. Johor APM activated its flood operations room on November 1st and has so far identified 874 flood hotspots. Well, yesterday, the Meteorological Department said the northeast monsoon was expected to start this Saturday and last until March next year. In the early phase of the monsoon, expected from this month until January next year, is forecast to bring heavy rains to Kelantan, Terengganu, Pahang, Johor, and Western Sarawak. In another development, the Ministry of Education, the MOE, is prepared to meet the parents or guardians of the student who was allegedly bullied at the Malay College Kuala Kangsar recently. Deputy Minister Lim Hui Ying said the ministry has taken the appropriate action and welcomes a meeting with the victim's parents. Speaking in Georgetown, Penang, she added that the MOE also takes very seriously incidents of bullying, racism, and sexual harassment in schools and is determined to eradicate these issues. Well, Lim was asked to comment on media reports quoting Kuala Kangsar Police Chief ACP Omar Bakhtiar Yaakob that police were investigating the bullying incident involving a student at the full boarding school. We'll be right back after this message.
The roots of the Nakba and the ongoing problems in Palestine-Israel unrest today lie in the emergence of political Zionism in the late 1800s, when some European Jews, influenced by the nationalism that sweeping the continent, decided that the solution to anti-Semitism in Europe and Russia was the establishment of a state for Jews in Palestine. They began immigrating to Palestine as colonists, where they started dispossessing indigenous Muslim and Christian Palestinians.
And on to the foreign front. The Palestinian Ministry of Health in Gaza said Israel carried out 27 massacres yesterday, killing 241 more Palestinians. Israel's bombing of a house in the Nuseirat refugee camp in central Gaza on Wednesday morning killed 17 Palestinians. And according to Al Jazeera correspondent, most of them were children. More casualties were caused as a result of an Israeli bombing that targeted the vicinity of Al-Quds Urban University west of Gaza. And heavy Israeli army shelling was also reported in the Tal al-Zatar and Sheikh Zayed areas in northern Gaza. Israeli airstrikes targeted the Karara area in Khan Yunis in southern Gaza. Moreover, Palestinians were killed in the Israeli bombing of the Al-Sharbasi, Al-Susi Marish, and Al-Gamri homes in the Shujaiya neighborhood east of Gaza. Israel has thus far killed over 10,569, including 4,324 children, 2,823 women, and more than 26,475. The Palestinian Ministry of Health reports an international organization saying that the majority of those killed and wounded are women and children. Well, a rare delivery of emergency medical supplies and medicines reached Al-Shifa Hospital in the war-ravaged north of the Gaza Strip. In a joint statement, the heads of the United Nations agency supporting Palestinian refugees and the World Health Organization said the aid had reached Gaza's largest hospital despite huge risks to staff and health partners due to the relentless bombardments. The delivery of life-saving supplies was only the second to reach the hospital located in Gaza City since the war between Israel and Hamas erupted about a month ago. UNRWA Chief Felipe Lazzarini and Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, the head of WHO, said the quantities delivered are far from sufficient to respond to the immense needs in the Gaza Strip. They described conditions at the hospital as disastrous, with almost 2 patients for every bed as the number of wounded increases by the hour. Elsewhere, the EU's executive recommended opening formal membership talks with Ukraine and Moldova in a major show of support for Kiev as it battles Russia. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky hailed the move as a, quote, right step for Europe, and Moldovan President Maya Sandu also thanked Brussels and said the country was firmly on the path for EU membership and will continue working relentlessly towards this goal. Well, on to sports. Local football scene. Sri Pahang FC lost 2-3 to PDRM FC in Super League action at the Darul Makmur Stadium, Kuantan last night. Well, 2 of PDRM's goals were contributed by Bruno Junichi Suzuki, and the third was contributed by Zulfahmi Abdul Hadi. And although Sri Pahang scored first in the game through Kepa Sean Herman, well, their second goal was only contributed by Stefano Brundo's smart kick in the 67th minute. However, they were unable to muster another goal to gain any points from the game. In finally, Champions League action, Manchester United's hopes of reaching the league knockout stage were dealt a fresh blow in a stunning 4-3 defeat by